It is said we were once a single people,
We were the life of the party.
taking our first faltering steps into the unknown. Then we discovered the Ark.
And everything went to shit.
An alien artifact of unimaginable power. It sent us deeper and deeper into the stars, unlocking the path to our enlightenment, even as it tore us apart.
That's the thing with enlightenment. It's kind of a double-edged sword.
We are the Akari, keepers of the Ark. If we are warlike, it is because so many seek to destroy us.
It's not me, it's you, definitely.
Now, the Othani, our oldest enemies, have laid siege to our home world of Eos and have dispatched a great weapon of war against us. The Erebus platform. A planet killer. A threat of such magnitude it must be destroyed, lest our enemies wrest the Ark from the molten remains of our shattered world.
Also, we forgot to pay the dancing ladies. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Distant Star Revenant Fleet. As you've probably already guessed, this is a sci-fi game. And I will, this first battle is actually a sort of tutorial battle. I'm going to play it because it's just, might as well. I could skip it, but let's just play it. Why not? It doesn't last very long. It doesn't hang around too long, as far as I remember. I've played a little bit of this off camera to try to get a feel for the game, and now I'm started a new game to show you guys what I have seen. So, battle alert! Your Akari war fleet has been dispatched to intercept the Erebus platform, an Othani super weapon capable of destroying planets. Part of the way through your journey, your war leader signals an immediate drop out of interspace. Defend yourself. I shall fight this battle. New objective, survive the battle. Alright, left click to select, right click to move or attack. And here come the enemies. Alright. So, first thing you notice is that it is a real-time strategy game. Kind of. And I'll tell you what I mean by that in a little bit here. But we are, what is my special moves here? Tactical reloader increases the weapon's rate of fire. And we're on auto for our strike missiles. Okay. So if I hit W here, that should power me up a little bit. Excellent. That's actually different from what I got last time around. I think it's random. At least it seems to be random. So this is the Akari, which is actually a different name than what I had last time too. I think it's all random generated. This is my flagship. Well, yeah, I guess this is technically a flagship. This is the flagship of what will be my fleet, as you'll see in a minute here. All I'm doing is it's all, for the most part, this is a mouse-driven game. Although you can hit the keyboard keys to do things. The number keys will switch between ships in the fleet once I have ships to switch between. And you know, the mouse also, I can right click on things to fire at it. See, we've almost got this guy destroyed here. You'll see all kinds of icons and whatnot telling you what's going on and what's happening. And I'll try to explain some of these as we go along here. First of all, this guy has instituted this little bubble here. It means that I'm in a. Oh, that was not an enemy. That was not an enemy at all. All right. Well, that explains a few things. Yeah, information: avoid disabling your ships and gaining critical damage. Repair criticals to avoid ship destruction. I'll talk about these in a little bit, because there will be times when I get some critical damage. Trust me on that one. All right. So our battle report, we're still a rank of rookie. What happens is your ships, as you go through battles, your ships gain experience, and then they rank up, and then you get like level ups that you can do. Again, we'll get into that in a little bit. Casualty rating, massacre. It was an ambush. You have been betrayed by your war leader, one of your closest friends, and are one of the few Akari to survive the massacre at Tartarus. Now it is up to you to lead the Akari to victory. Fight your way across the galaxy and destroy the Erebus platform before the Arthani use it to annihilate your homeworld, Eos. And they secure the sacred ark forever. Continue. Salvage what you can from the wreckage of your fleet and then jump to inner space to begin your mission. Right, and this is telling me basically buy ships and ship improvements, make sure everything's cool here. So this is my fleet, and you'll get the fleet browser pretty much after every encounter. Well, I shouldn't say that. You'll get the fleet browser whenever you're in an area where you can buy ships and whatnot. Again, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but right now, what we want to do is we definitely need some more things in our fleet. So this is assault. This is what you start out with. I've got strike missiles on it, and I've got this tactical reloader, which increases the rate of fire of all my weapons when I enable it. Here's my shield energy. Shield is 200, health is 160. Your health, as you might imagine, the health is really like armor. That doesn't repair until the battle is over. Right, so as long as you're on the one map, your health will not repair. Your shield obviously will go up and down as it recharges, and then energy is for your special weapons whenever you have them. Missiles obviously aren't energy based; they are just regular old missiles. So I don't need energy for them, but there are other energy based weapons that you will need energy banks for. Also, this is the amount of credits I have. I've got 35,000 right now for the game. And supplies. And again, I'll get into supplies in a little bit. But before we go too much further here, let's grab some ships. So last time I played this, I grabbed a rogue ship, which it kind of works out, kind of doesn't. It takes a little bit of finesse, EMP bombs and stuff like that. And I took a gunship, I think. No, I took a gunship and a gunship and a rogue, I think is what I took last time. Both of those, as you can imagine, kind of suck compared to the assault because they don't have a whole lot of health. I think this time around, let me see, what is the shield and health on this one? Lancer is long-range burst of high damage when left unchallenged. Yeah, you can see they're all kind of different things here. Like the Pulsar is a support one, so he's probably got a lot of what does he have here? Like a healing thing. Regenerates a chunk of shield on the ship it hits, then continues to regenerate shield over time, right? And then long range beam that damages both shields and hull. Ooh, that's actually not so bad, honestly. Then our Dreadnought, which we could get if we want it. This guy's got thermal torpedoes. Fires a torpedo at a targeted area, dealing moderate area-based AoE damage. Okay. That actually sounds rather fantastic, although he costs quite a bit. How about the carrier? What does the carrier give me? Launching drones and provided targeted battle support through deployables, right? Periodically launches up to 6 cannon-firing drones. Drones last for 20 seconds before self-destructing. That's okay. I think I kind of want I think I like the Dreadnought, honestly. So let's buy that. And we've only got 5,370 credits left. How about attachments here? Anything that looks interesting? Fast reactor. Increases maximum energy. Fortified shielding. Now, what does this guy have? This guy's got good shielding. I've got good shielding. Fortified hull plating. Actually, fortified hull plating would be nice if I could do it for my guy, which I don't. Yeah, I can, because this is... So, the other thing here, you'll note that there's different shapes here, like circles and other geometric shapes. Those represent what you can actually fit into your ship. So, like this one here, as you can see, is red because it's like this diamond shape, and I don't have any diamond shaped slots to fit it in. But this one, the hex-shaped one, or kind of hex-shaped one, rounded over hex one, I can fit in. So let's take the fortified hull plating. Let's put that on my assault guy. And we have a little bit of stuff left here. Burst cannon, what does this do? Only available on assault, dreadnought, and gunships. Yeah, install that, please. Right there. Thank you. And I think that's about all she wrote. Can't do much else. Okay, so very good. Our fleet is now at 2 of 5. Last time I had 3. It gets a little bit harder to sort of manage things as you get more of a fleet, and you'll see what I mean. And here's your experience points for your ships, and of course you can change the names if you want to with the pencil icon. But here's what the experience is. You need 3,000 experience to level them up. So we'll hit OK here. Also, as you go along, you can scrap things and get some credits back as you can. So now we will jump, and this is where you'll get to see the crux of this game right now. Here's our sector map. I'll just hit OK on here. This should look very familiar to anyone who has played FTL, because this pretty much works the same way. It's a node map. The idea is you have to get to the exit. Once you get to the exit, you go to the next sector, and of course there's several sectors between us and the Erebus platform that we have to kill. Each sector gets progressively harder. Each node in the sector here is random. Like, this is completely different from the last time I played this. And some of these nodes are known. Like, you can see there's like a cargo beacon here, and here's a automated supply facility. RCS Orderock, which looks like perhaps it's something that I can add to my fleet. I'm not sure. We have we have a decommissioned repair station down here, it looks like. So all kinds of things. Some of them are named, some of them not. They're all random encounters for the most part, except for the exit. You do much what you do in FTL, which is every time you make a jump, you use up one of your supply. So every time you jump to a new star system, your fleet consumes 1 supply. If you run out of supply, you cannot escape from battles, and other bad things can happen. So that's why you don't want to run out of that. There's a danger level here. Each jump within a sector increases the danger level, and it resets upon entering a new sector. As the danger level increases, your enemies will send stronger ships. So you're not really necessarily being pursued by an enemy fleet, but the longer you stay somewhere, the harder it becomes. So you really do have to plan out your jumps. You really can't just sit here and just jump through every single node, right? It'll just become way too difficult because your danger level will go up. But we've got a choice between a node that we don't know and a node that we do know. This is an Akari flight base is located. You last heard it was operational. You may be able to requisition more ships here. I don't really have the money to requisition ships right now, so I think we'll go down to the unknown one and head on to, and then we'll have an option between one of these. So let's come down here. This station has recently borne the brunt of a formidable firepower. Your communication specialist informs you there are traces of an Akari ident in the area, but there's something strange about it. It originated from an Arthani ship. The station hails you. A doctor in a bloody apron glares through his Visicom link. Haven't you, Akari, done enough? Ask what has happened here. The doctor gestures to a blackened ward full of patients. One of your fellow commanders accused us of harboring a war criminal. And were you? The doctor's eyes grow colder. We are not in the habit of protecting mass murderers. Who was this commander? Called himself Jarob. The man blew us half to hell and flew off. Contact Akari High Command to ask about Jarob. The response arrives quickly. Jarob is an Akari war hero. A veteran of numerous battles, he recently failed to report to his command, and High Command believes he has gone rogue. There is a standing order that he must be captured, and anywhere he visits, fully investigate it. Alright, tell the doctor you need to investigate the station. We refuse to be bullied any further. You Akari will regret ever coming here. Okay, capture the damaged station. Oh, this is good. This will show you some of the capture mechanics and other things. All right, so we've got some ships attacking us already. And we've got some objectives. Kill all enemies and capture Station A. You'll see what that means, what that entails in a bit. Click on this guy and come over here a little bit. Thank you very much. You can select your ships, as I said, by hitting 1 or 2 here, which is very nice. It's nice you can do that. Or you can highlight all of them and select both, and then they'll just follow you everywhere you go, which is also kind of nice. The problem here, and this is like a UI problem for me, is when you have both of these selected, like you see this little star here, that means I have number 1 is going to be the one that responds to my keyboard presses. So if I hit W right now, this guy will be the one that activates his W. As you can see over here, there's another W, right? If I want this guy to activate, I have to hit 2 and then W, and then that guy will activate. So that's understandable. It's understandable that you would need to do that because that is, you know, that's you don't want to have all these different keyboard presses for all the different things along the way. My problem though is that when I hit 1 and 2, my first instinct is that I'm going to deselect 1 and select 2, right? But the reality is these guys are still selected. So as I give orders here, they're both going to respond to those orders. So in order to unselect 1, I have to actually left click on it, and then now I'm giving only commands to this guy now, as far as movement goes with the mouse. So it's just something that you have to get used to. I assume it's, you know, I'll get used to it easily enough. So it's not a huge deal. You see, there's lots of icons around the things here. You see this icon with the up arrow? It says, "Oh, your shields are now regenerating." Sometimes you'll see a little shield thing with a number in it. That means your shields are down and they're going to regenerate after that timer goes down. You get that timer even on the enemies, so it's always good to, which is really cool because then you can tell how far you need to go and who you should focus on before they get their shields back up, and so on and so forth. As you can see, there's the timer there. And then, of course, the green bar is their hull. And over here, we've got the tactical map, and there's where we need to go. Halt current action. We've got set attack target, defend other ships if we need to, and select all fleet ships. So this is all your kind of commands along the way here. What I'm going to do is have my guys move up there on the tactical map. Now you move around by moving your mouse to the edges. The other way to do it is to use the arrow keys, which is kind of oafy, but it's understandable since the W, A, S, D are used for some of these command switches here. But otherwise, because I really like using, you know, the keyboard to move the view around, but I can understand why why they have it the way it is right now. All right, so we have moved into position. My guy is just now catching up. All right, we come over here and try to capture this station. And this is where you get the sort of capture the flag mechanics. All you really have to do is just sit here for a certain amount of time and then wait for the timer to count down. As you can see, capturing. And your lead ship is really the one that's got to do the capturing, as far as I can tell. And there we go. We've achieved our objective there. And we both got 660 XP. Nice, no critical damage. I'll talk about that on the next jump while we're doing things. Let's see. From the station databanks, you are able to deduce Commander Jarob's next destination. You log it into your navigation system. We got 2,640 credits and a supply resource. So excellent. We didn't use up any supplies that jump. Very cool. And let us jump out of system. Alright, and there should be a quest. Yep, here's our quest over here. Now, the last time I played this, and this might be the case again, when I went to a quest objective, just like in FTL, you know, you'll get these quest objectives around. I went there and I did a part of the quest, and then I had to, you know, part of it was, hey, pick up these guys and try to get them a new colony to settle down into because they lost their previous colony. But unlike FTL, and I don't think FTL did this or not, I don't think it did it, but these quests, some of these quests can be multi-part. The one that I played last time, I went to that quest marker and it's like, oh, now you got to find them another spot, and then we went to a different node on the map. Maybe this will operate the same way. We'll find out in a little bit. So what is this? An Akari patrol recently reported an Orthani automated supply facility at this location. It could prove useful. Okay, let's go down here then. Perhaps we can get some supplies out of the deal. Akari code-breaking intelligence has gifted you the right signaling protocols to dock with an automated supply facility here in Orthani space. Making various override requests to the main core, your system specialist should be able to purchase some useful items from it. Excellent. And here's where we can purchase some attachments if we want to, although none of the attachments they have will fit any of the ships that I have, unfortunately. And that's all they've got are some attachments here. And then, of course, you got the information here if you ever are stumped as to what's going on. Down to 7 supplies. We used one up on our way here. And that's all that we can get there. So it was kind of a wasted jump, but we didn't have much else to go. We could go up here. Akari Flight Base is located here. It was still operational. You may be able to requisition more ships here. Again, don't have a lot of money, so it doesn't really matter. Our danger level, as you can see, is going up. Lost cargo. Emergency transponder on a cargo pod is broadcasting from this position. All right, let's go down to this one. See if we can get some cargo for ourselves. There are Orthani patrols crisscrossing this system, apparently searching for something. Your first officer identifies what that might be. A cargo pod, abandoned in space. It could contain valuable resources, but you'll have to fight the Orthani for it. Sure, let's fight off the enemy. The enemy expected this to be a simple recovery mission. It will be anything but. Recover the cargo pod. Excellent. They're already here, too, apparently. So what is this? Oh, this is W, my thermal torpedo. Which I don't really want to waste on these guys. These guys are nothing. Well, I could waste it on this guy, I guess. Alright. Oh, there's a spin-up time on it, apparently. Wow. That AoE. That AoE is awesome. There we go. And now we gotta get down to the cargo pod. So let us move along. This is unfortunately as far as you can zoom out. Can't zoom out any further than this, which kind of sucks. But you know, the artwork and art style looks really cool. I like the way this looks. I wasn't sure about this game, I'll be honest, because I didn't know what to expect. It was just, you know, sometimes with real-time strategy games, you just don't know what you're gonna get. There's some mines down there we gotta be careful of. That's the other thing too. That's why I'm not using a tactical map this time to go around, is because I have run through minefields before, and they hurt a lot. So I should talk a little bit about the ships as well. We've got... There's another interesting point here about how the combat works. When your ships are quote-unquote destroyed, when your health goes down to 0, your ships aren't immediately destroyed. They're actually disabled. And what that allows you to do then is... Put W here and try to get some higher rate of fire going. What that allows you to do is you can't use that ship for the remainder of this node of this map, but you can recover it at the very end. And that's where the game talks about critical damage. What happens is your ship will get critically damaged. One piece of critical damage, I should say. And by that I mean it gets like a permanent debuff. Well, semi-permanent debuff. And last time I played this, I lost... I had gotten 2 ships disabled along the way. And the debuff they got was that every time you jump, or the critical damage that you got on them, every time you jump into a new system, their energy reserves were depleted. And you had to wait for the energy reserves to spin up in order to use, you know, energy weapons, right? Your special weapons. the way it works is, now later on, I was able to find a like a repair facility, and in the repair facility you could buy one repair node. Now I had 2 ships with a critical damage on them, so I can only repair one of them with that one repair node. You buy it and you repair it, and then that sort of restores them back to the way they should be. That removes that debuff, I should say. Basically what that does. And in so doing, you obviously restore your ship back to the way it should be. Along the way, I'm trying to pay attention and use my words here. Along the way, you can get up to 5 points of critical damage, and each one is a debuff against your ship that it was critically damaged. If after 5, there's a possibility that your ship will be completely destroyed and unrecoverable. So you get up to 5 disable things before you may end up you may end up permanently without an escort. So I just wanted to explain that because I have kind of badass ships this time, so I can't. I'm not really going to show it off per se because we're still in very easy territory. But I just wanted to make sure that we at least covered that point, because I don't think these guys are going to get disabled anytime soon here, since they have a lot of health on them and a lot of shield. All right, so we got a cargo pod here. Let us recover this and see what we get for our troubles. Excellent. You have recovered the cargo pod. We got 700 XP for each of our guys. Additional 700 XP for them. And you claim the pod and its precious contents. You received Advanced Cannons 1. Excellent. And 25 credits. Excellent. Very cool. Alright, so Advanced Cannons. Who can use that? Looks like both my guys can use that. Increases the damage of cannon-type weapons. Only available on Assault Dreadnought and gunship ships. Alright, so who's got cannon-type weapons? You've got thermal torpedo. You've got the cannon. Alright, so you should get the increased damage thing. As you can see, both my ships are up to 1360 XP. We need to get to 3000 in order to level up. I do believe you get XP for completing quests, I think. So that's something else to keep in mind there. Alright, so danger level is going up. We do want to get over to this quest, though. It seems like the easiest way to do that is to go this way and then back up. So let's do that. See what we encounter here. You arrive in a seemingly empty system. The Akari Joint Intelligence Subcommittee have designated this system as an area of special interest, but there are no indications as to why. Okay, so we came into an empty system, basically. Alright. So we will leave. That's a first for me. All these systems I've come up to thus far have had something in them. And then this one here, only a ship so heavily damaged that its core is exposed would yield a signature this large. It's likely the Orthani think the ship crippled, or they would have destroyed it days ago. Alright, well, let's do that. Let's go check this out. This Kunjut-class repair ship has seen better days. Little more than a wreck itself, you are surprised it even has the power to hail you. The captain tells you the Nuxa was due to be decommissioned at a system many jumps from here. It's already been struck from the active duty roster and should already have been fed piece by piece into an allied furnace. But when the captain heard of your mission against the Erebus platform, he and his men voted to leave their berth one last time to see if they could assist. You are humbled by their act of courage and their faith in you. Excellent. And here's what I was talking about, the critical repair. This would, if one of my guys were critically damaged, I could buy this and repair 1 damage on one of these ships. So if this guy was damaged twice and this guy was damaged once, I can only repair 1 of 1. You know, they would still both be damaged at some point, unless I did that guy. So we don't need that right now, so we will just say okay here to this, and we are getting low on the supplies, which I am a bit concerned about. honestly. I really could use a supply depot here. Really could use one. The orbital shipyard here is registered to the Orthani, but one of their own fleets is moving in to attack it. As you jump in from inner space, you receive a Priority 1 Visicom message. Accept the message. The Orthani soldier on the other end of the link looks like a veteran of many battles. Commander, it is an honor. A week ago, I tired of my people's continual attacks upon you and deserted. I am prepared to share Orthani military strategy with your command if you defend me from this repatriation fleet. Sure. Let's try it. I mean, he could be a turncoat, but you know what? Right now, maybe he's got some supplies. That would be nice. All right. I would expect no less from a warrior of your reputation, Commander. All right, defend the orbital shipyard and rescue the Orthani soldier. Let's make sure we highlight all these guys, and let's get up there. Oh, we are already there. Okay, good. So, attack, please. And 2, and we'll do a W here, right there. Hopefully. Excellent. Very good. These guys are just flying around us. We have guys down here that are coming after us. Okay. Let's make sure that we get rid of these as soon as we can. All right, come down here now. And let's see if I can do a W again right there. A long spin up time, but it should be just enough. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. These guys barely have a scratch on them. Sweet. You've defended the orbital shipyard and rescued the soldier. And we got 760 XP for our troubles. But no resources. Yikes. You have the soldier. Treat it with respect as he is taken prisoner and dispatched to Ios. If decent soldiers like this are turning, then the Orthani must be truly corrupt. Alright. We shall jump. Unfortunately, we are getting very low on all the things here. Let's see, we're going to be down to 2 probably. So, do I go to the exit? Do I go to the quest? Let's go to the quest. Why not? You find only empty space where an Akari outpost used to be. Your communication specialist confirms that Jerob was recently in the area. There are weapon trails everywhere, and a badly damaged Akari vessel is the only survivor. Just as you're about to hail them, an Orthani raiding party jumps in and attacks. Alright, defend the damaged Akari ship. And we'll attempt to do this. Let's get down here. And take these guys out. 2 and W right there. Please. He's taking some damage right now. It's not very cool. And anybody else around here? Let's make sure we put ourselves between us and the enemies. Okay, so far so good. Again, we're in the easy part of the game right now. Let's do 1 and W. A little extra rate of fire here. And we got 27 seconds to get his hull down before his armor comes back up. What is this? Fortified hull plating, increases maximum hull. Okay, that's still good. Good here with the burst cannon. Excellent. Alright, he's taken care of. And anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody else. You've defended the damaged Akari ship. Cool. Alright, another 780 XP. You succeed in defending the damaged ship against the Orthani threat. A lieutenant hails you to offer her gratitude. Thank you, sir. When you first arrived, we thought it was a crazy commander. Come back to finish the job. It was that crazy commander. Come back to finish the job. I should have said that there. Ask what Jerob wanted. He's taken an Arthani ship, the Valiant, and is attacking anyone he comes across. He didn't think twice about opening fire on us. I don't think Akari or Arthani mean anything to him anymore. He just wants to kill soldiers. Do you know where he was headed next? No, sir, but if you find the Valiant, you'll find Jareb. There's an Arthani communication station close by that will probably be able to track the ship. Okay. So, yes, like I was saying, multi-part quests. Now, where's that quest take me? Oh, is this a supply? Oh, this is a supply area. Ooh, I should jump there. Let's do that right now. What's this? Okay, just tell me. So it's the help. It's the help menu. Now, I think another quest thing should pop up, right? Or is it? Not sure, but we'll go here because we need some supplies. Hopefully this is an actual supply depot. A robotic cargo scow has been tethered in this system. These scows form the bulk of the Akari logistical transports and have proved their reliability and serviceability with 97% operational availability, assuming you can actually find one. Ah, yes, here we go. Purchase supplies. This is what I need. I need all of this. So we got 9,600 for 10. Yeah, we're just going to do that. I need as much of that as I can get. I guess I could do. Yeah, why not? Let's do some more there. Because we were pretty low, a little bit too low for my own health, I would say. So we will jump again. And now we've got, oh, okay, so I guess this quest is like, hey, you don't know where to go next because they didn't tell you where to go next. So now you gotta find, you gotta find the next node. And our danger level is getting really high right now, as you can see, sending stronger ships. But we're gonna go over here really quick and see if I can find this, this node. The tired woman who hails you is neither Akari nor Arthani. Commander, please, you must leave immediately. We are peaceful people forced to build for the Arthani fleet. If our masters find you here, we will be punished. Let's see. This is war. We cannot leave such a valuable resource in the hands of our enemy. Well, let's move on. Let's leave them be. She shudders in relief. Thank you, Commander. I see the Akari reputation for brutality is undeserved. Okay, let's just get out of here so that they don't get in trouble. It wasn't what we were looking for anyway. Alright, we'll come back around this area of the horn, I'd say. You run into a cluster of damaged cargo pods floating through space. Inside, a group of refugees hide in the dark, clutching one another in terror. Ask what happened to them. An old man steps forward. My name is Jonda, sir. The Arthani burned up our planet with some huge platform thing. They think they were trying it out. Our whole life gone, just for a test. Some others went ahead to find us a place to start over. The rest of us, well, we hid in here. What can you tell me about the Erebus platform? The refugees shake at the memory. Blocked out the skies, sir. Totally silent. Till it fired. Then it was like hearing mountains rip in half. Like one of those old stories about monsters. What are you going to do now? They eye you nervously. If you could take us to the new colony, sir, that would be a big help. The only thing is, some Arthani went after the others. Won't be anywhere to go if those murderers catch them. We'll take care of the Arthani. You and your people are welcome in our fleet. A little hope springs to Jonda's weary face. Fate bless you, sir. We didn't think we'd ever see the sky again. You track down the Arthani squad and move in to attack. Find and destroy the Arthani hunter-killer fleet. Okay. We got a little... Looks like they're moving around, possibly. So let's get over this way, then. Oh, there is some mines here. That is not... Oh, and there's people behind us attacking us. Okay. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Do a little of this. Ah, that is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. I love every part of that. We got 9 seconds on the cooldown there. And we shall employ it yet again. These guys are still alive, though. Not very good. That. The Ikaru's shields are almost down. And be careful here. Alright, good. Very good. And they were right behind us here. Okay. So now we gotta be careful of these mines. Be very, very careful. Take it nice and slow. Don't run over any mines. That will not feel very good at all. And very soon, I love the UI. I think is pretty darn good. Like all the things that I need are easy to read, and I like the icons. I like the emphasis on the icons for things. All right, so speaking of that, W here might be a bit of a waste, but oh, I see it charges up. I can see how much time it's going to take. Oh, okay, that's a thing. All right, so 1 and W. So your shields are. Oh, okay. You need to slightly retreat. Because you are hurting a bit. Okay, done that. Over this way now, please. You are down very, very low. That is not good. Oh, the Akari was disabled. Here's what I was talking about as far as the See, I thought he was gonna survive that one. Yeah, we're hurting quite a lot here. Hurting quite a bit. This guy down here is what's doing it to us. Let's take him out if we can. Come on down here a bit. This will be probably the end of my fleet right now. I have met my fate already. Yep. Game over. Fleet has been destroyed. That's that's my first game over. But you know, it's as you can see, I spent a lot of time in the system, and then all of a sudden the danger level went up very high, and now I was encountering heavier resistance than what I had before. Now nothing stands between the Arthani and the destruction of Eos and the Erebus platform. Your mission has failed. The Ark has been lost. Well, there you have it. That has been a little peek-see at this game. At Distant Star Revenant Fleet. That is the name of the game. completely left my brain there for a second. It is by Blazing Griffin. You can pick it up on Steam. It is fully released as far as I can tell. There's been some updates recently to it, some patches along the way. And I will leave, as always, links in the description so you can take a look at it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video.